For making you to understand what I'm going to explain, I'll give you one example. From my office to my home, if I will book a Uber, usually the price will be 100 to 120 rupees, sometimes 150 rupees. Yesterday, when the rain was happening, I just tried to check what should be the price. And price was 450 rupees. Just for 2.3 kilometer, I have to pay 450 rupees. They are showing on the Uber. And not only Uber, all these taxi aggregators, cab aggregators, they are showing the similar price. Now, this exaggerated price, because of just a mild rain in this area, from 120 rupees to 450 rupees. Right? So, here we have to understand two terms, profit and profiteering. So, when they are charging 120 rupees, I just casually asked the driver last time, how much you make from here? So he said that, sir, I'm going to get somewhere around, out of 120, I'm going to get 110 or 100. Depends upon the commission I have to pay. And after that, out of that 110, my cost will be somewhere around 60 to 70 rupees. That means for your ride, I am going to get somewhere around 40 to 50 rupees as my profit. In economy, we define profit, which is a remuneration or reward which usually people will get because they are taking risk and their innovation. But when apart from the risk and innovation, you are going to exploit a situation, and this exploitation of a situation is going to allow you to exploit the person in a way to force him to pay more and extra because of just circumstances. Or you are manipulating the circumstances, you are exploiting those circumstances, and you are charging very high for the service, then it is called as profiteering. Fine. Usually when people will go to certain places, like they want to go to the hill station and they have to pay a high price for just a Maggie, which usually will get 20 rupees or 30 rupees, we have to pay 200 rupees or 300 rupees. Similarly, when you are traveling in a flight and they are giving a cup of coffee, that might be charged at 200 rupees. So whether that charge of 200 rupees by the airlines is profit or it is profiteering. When suddenly airlines are going to increase the price on the festival, you want to book your ticket for Sankranti festival, you want to book a ticket for your Deepavali festival, and you found that on that day price are just 400 times, 500 times. So here there is a contested concept. What airlines is saying that? Why they are charging 200 rupees for a black coffee, which you can make at 10 rupees, just putting a sachet of a Nescafe and just put a hot water, you can make that black coffee. And if you get this black coffee in the airlines, while air travel, they may charge 200 rupees or 250 rupees. Whether it is profit or profiteering? Now see, what airlines explanation is. Airlines is saying that it is not profiteering. Though they have not called as a profit, but they are calling it is not a profiteering. Their explanation is, in order to serve the coffee at the 40,000 feet when you are cruising in a plane, they have to put certain effort. They have to ensure all the supplies need to be maintained, the cost of running of a plane, managing the hot water there, all these things have its own cost. And that is why they are going to sell that thing at 200 rupees. They are not calling it a profiteering. But when recently Indigo Airlines have cancelled all of their flights, and all of a sudden all other airlines have increased their price to multifold. Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam, it was 70,000 rupees. Imagine. 70,000 rupees you have to pay if you want to go from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam. Sankranti. You have to pay, exaggerating, I'll not say exaggerating because for them it is a very common thing. They are charging 48,000 rupees from Hyderabad to Vijayawada, which you can travel by road. You can pay somewhere around 1,000 rupees. In fact, the bus drivers, all these things, they are charging very high. So the debate is still being there whether it is profit or profiteering. Recently, central government have removed the cap on how much an airlines can charge for a given distance. Now, Supreme Court also have take this in their cognizance and ask the question from the government, if you are going to remove this cap, are you sure airlines are not going to use profiteering? So I will leave this thing on you to think about in what circumstances it can be a profit and in what circumstances it can be called as a profiteering. Thank you.